And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Rise of Industry. And look at our last month, 35 mil. Yeah, most of that was a contract. 9 brandy for 20 million. I had to do that. I mean, it wasn't as glorious as the one we had on the previous version, but still, nothing to sneeze at. All right. We need to get into fibers and such because we are full of leather. We got lots of leather building up here, and we need to use it for something soon. So we need fibers. If we look at our cookbook here, fibers, dye, and leather. We have 2 of those already, so we need fibers, which is cotton. Lots and lots of cotton. So how do we want to do this? I'm thinking here. I wish there was. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna do this paused so we can control the warehousing and all that kind of good stuff. I'm pretty sure cotton is in a plantation, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna do cotton here, and we're gonna set it to cotton, and then add a field. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be cotton for fiber 1, and paste that. Close. Copy. It's hard to copy and paste farms because it always wants you to put all this stuff in. I'm gonna do one more of these. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of cotton. Okay, let's close all this stuff out. Now we need water. And I kind of want, I mean, yeah, they can borrow water from there, but I kind of want a new water supply. And we're going to pop her right in here. And let's plan on a warehouse right in here. Let's do one right there. I think that's ideal. It's a close corner to there, and yeah, I think that's good. I think a good spot. Okay, water time. I kind of want to mirror this. This was a great design for water. I really liked it. But the first thing we're going to want is a spacing for textile mills, because if we look, 3 cotton makes 2 fibers every 30 days, and 3 cotton takes a field and a half. So 1.5 fields, and here we've got 20 of them. You divide 20 by 1.5, and you get a number, and then those numbers I can't think of in my head right now. Basically dividing it 1.5, 1.5. Yeah, you're looking at, yeah, that's a tough ratio to do in your head. Yeah, if I had a calculator sitting around, I'd be able to whip that out and punch up those numbers, but I don't. Okay, we want to make sure the destination is not warehouse cows, is warehouse cotton. Warehouse cotton. Destination, warehouse cotton. Warehouse cotton. That should be warehouse cotton, no problem. Okay, so if we look at this, and we say, all right, we want gatherer. Ooh, yeah, the first thing we're going to want is factory. So let's go with, let's go with a textile factory. These are kind of tiny. So you can really pack these in close. So we're going to do one here, and this is going to be fiber 1, and it's already on fibers. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now remember, we have 20 fields. So I'm starting with 8 of these with some options. You know, we have options to go even further into it here. And so we don't really need any water. We just need lots and lots of cotton, which is kind of why I did this. And I kind of want to leave maybe a cotton spot for right in here. Just lots of cotton. Just cotton all day. Water siphon. Yeah, right in here. Right like that. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 5 like that. And I think I might need to destroy that one. Let's let it autosave for 10 minutes. Okay, and yeah, see, it doesn't like that one. So let's take that away. Take that away. And then flatten one more out and then in like that. That'll give us the bare minimum that we need. And then we want 2 out there and then 3 out like that. And let's go add harvester. Let's add this back. And why does this hate me so? There we go. That's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. It's a beautiful setup right there. Okay. Oh, I didn't name these. Okay. Water for cotton 1. There we go. Water for cotton 2. Yay. Okay. Destination warehouse cotton. Destination warehouse cotton, because it's right in line there. Ain't no escaping it. Okay, so we're gonna need, I think we're gonna need more water. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more water. So with that in mind, let's dig this out a little bit more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. 3 wide. And then let's bring the road up the middle and then over to here, and then, well, we could even do that if we so chose. Oh, let's do it all the way back, and then that'll be perfect. And then water for cotton 2 here. And here. Okay, all of the waters. Granted, we probably have more than enough over here. As you can see, this one's already full, and pretty much everybody's got all of the water they could ever want, and that's good because we can ramp up production. But we've already got fibers ready to go over here, so I could send them over to cow stuff, or not. And I'm leaning more towards not. Yeah, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect right here. Could not have planned that better. Beautiful. So, Lots of cotton. Destinations, we want to make sure these are all warehouse cotton. These ones should. I mean, it's the closest one. Now, we need to let that run. What's going to be expensive? That was 10 million bucks to buy all of that. It's not cheap. Ooh, we got meat delivery? Yes, we do. And that is coming back from delivering milk. Okay. So I actually want another Zeppelin field right in here. And this is going to be Zep. Textile. Let's do raw textiles. So this destination, I want to choose the leather. To go raw textiles. And then here we have fibers being made. I want the fibers to go to raw textiles. Now granted, we're probably going to fill up with leather first because we have tons of it. And these things only hold 200. So yeah, it's gonna add up fast. We have lots and lots of leather to drill through. But I want to get all of those things over to here, and we're going to be able to build a little system for the fabrics. Come on. There we go. Recipe book. Factories, textile, fibers, heavy fabric. So the dye is already here, but it's the fibers and the leather that we're going to need to bring in. So if we look at this, this is full of dye. This is full of dye. The textile factory here, we're going to be able to slap in a lot of these and get a lot of that dye. So let's do factories, textile factory, pause it, build that, set this to heavy fabric, and do H fabric 1. And it doesn't really matter how many of these I have. Let's just start with like 6. Something like that. And we've got a little extra space here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, it's not quite ideal, but it is another space. It is big enough for another Zeppelin field. So these will go grab that dye, and I actually want another one of these for fabric and leather. So this warehouse fab leather. I need to go look at these paints too and make sure they're not gonna. So we need farm produce, leather, warehouse fab leather, tier 1 fibers fab leather. There we go. Now we need to make sure, yeah, see, this is paint. You need to go to dye. 4. Just because I put a warehouse closer, and that's what it automatically goes to. So I want to make sure. Oh, that was already going there. I set up paint 5. Did I set up paint 4? I did. So paint 3. I just don't want to have like miscellaneous things rolling around. Okay. Okay, that started. And we need to set up now a trade route, add route, Zeppelins, Zep raw textiles, farm produce, leather, 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 add stop. This all goes to Zep dye. This is going to be leather route clay 2. Let's add another route, Zeppelins. Scroll down. This is going to be fibers. I'm only put 2 on there. That's 12. Let's do one more. 18. And then add stop. This is again Zep dye. And I only have 1 on this. We shouldn't need as much. But now this field is sending out lots and lots of leather. Which is starting to empty it out, which is what I was going for in the first place. Because all of our farms now emptied out. They should have emptied out of leather. Yeah, that one's empty, that one's empty, that one's empty. Good, good, good. Now, how's our wheat doing? Wheat and water are doing great. I might add another one of these. Maybe over here? Warehouse cows doesn't quite reach way out there. But I could maybe force it. Oh, I can put it back in here. Not too worried. Wow, that takes a significant amount of time. Okay. We're gonna do this. Cows 4, destination. Warehouse cows, warehouse cows. All of those destinations are good. It's automatically going to grab everything it needs from over here. And we're good to go. And if we need more wheat, I can add more wheat. And just keep the production going up and up and up. We actually have, look at that, we actually have fibers coming in here. Nice. How are we doing on cotton? Cotton storage. We got quite a bit. We got 6. Yeah, the fibers are going to come in a little slow at first. And let's look at this. We've got the, yeah, these now they're getting delivered. These are going to, well, these probably already have the leather that they want. Yeah, they do. Now, as far as delivery in the short term, I don't know. Ooh, clothing store. Aha! Look at that. Heavy fabric. Nice. Just in time. How about that for timing? Clothing store builds right when I need it. I like it. So 300,000 for that heavy fabric. That's a pretty good return. Why are none of you running right now? We're just getting all of the leathers. Oh, are we fibers? No, another leather. Fiber. Ooh, fiber. No, another leather. Oh man. We got 16 fibers though. I think 18. I think it was 18. So we got to keep an eye on our cotton, of course. If we start seeing a gross amount of cotton surplus, that will tell me that yes, indeed, we need more fiber production. You know, and you sort of add 1 or 2 and see how that goes, and you just kind of keep the production going. If you sort of wing it like I do, it can work out. Okay, how are we doing on meat in here? We should be okay. We are selling every bit that we're getting, so that's good. All right, the first fibers are coming in. You can see the trucks here. Not sure what those are supposed to be, but I like how everything has a unique look to it, you know, like everything looks cool. All right, our first fabric is in production. Nice. And these are what, 45 day crafts. Yikes. All right, so yeah, our first fibers are good to go. And you got another delivery of leather. Wow. Yeah, I had a lot of leather. I had a lot of leather built up. Hopefully, now that we're making this stuff, though, we should be good. What's the craft time on this? 30 days for 2. I might want. Yeah, we might have enough. Let's build 2. Oh, let's copy the right one. 8, and then 9, and then 10. Get a couple more of these going. See how my cotton rolls out. We got lots of cotton. We can just make more of that as we want. How is this guy doing? You're hurting for wheat, of all things. How are you doing? You've got ample amounts of wheat. Why are you struggling to get wheat when I've got more wheat than anything? Oh, there we go. Really, they really should gauge their deliver. No, I'm not going to deliver bottles. I need those bottles. 17 bottles. That's like $20 million worth of brandy that I can make with those. Oh no, wait, it's 3 bottles a piece, so it's a little worse than that, but still, I use those bottles for good stuff. Okay, so all of those are going. I need to make sure. I mean, I added 2 more of these. I can add more, but I want to make sure that we are good to go. So we have 17, 18. Now I have 18 fibers. We should fire off another one of these. Except it's giving me a storage is full error, which tells me yes, indeed. Come on, autosave. We are probably full over here. Oh, not 100%. There's some more fibers. Yay! All of the fibers. Now we should actually have, yes, we have heavy fabric and a little bit of leather. I wonder if there's a leather drop off that we can do over here. That's not gonna be it. Home goods, no, that's all really finished products. Clothing store is usually some refined products, although I could drop some dye into that clothing store if I really wanted to. How much dye do we have built up? See, we got tons of dye built up. in the Zeppelin thing here. But I don't have the biggest die production. Like, this is all of it right here. 5 die production, and I've got just overwhelming amounts of die. I'm hoping that once I start using it, this will sort of catch up. Now we have a clothing shop over here. And a car parts shop. Look at the car seats. 700 grand for a car seat. Ooh, look at the radiators. 850 grand for radiator. I mean, granted, it's a lot of steel. A lot of steel. Holy cow. 7 glass to make a window. Glass, I'm getting like 35,000 for glass. So 2 of those, that's 70. So 4 would be 140. 6 would be 210,000. So 7 would be 240,000 worth of glass to get 416,000. I mean, it's possible, definitely. And I can sell 6 of those every 2 weeks. Woo! Yikes. Let's go up and sell some of our fabric. This clothing store, 4 over 15 days, 300,000. Let's set a destination. I'm guessing tier 1. No, it's gotta be tier 2 then. Yep, heavy fabric. Commercial. Valley High. 3 trucks per day. Which sends out a lot. I mean, that's a lot of heavy fabric we're sending out now. That's a look at the truck after truck after truck. Oh, look at that sound. I don't know why that still comes up. Oh well. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good. Ooh, bookstore just popped up. Not really doing much on books yet. Delivering all of the meats over here. Good times. All right, well, a little bit of profit. I mean, a little bit of income as we go here. Boy, the price dropped a lot, didn't it? Wow. Anyway, that's going to have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.